How you doing, everyone? Just tuning in to play the MediEvil short-lived demo. It's up on the PlayStation Store at the moment before MediEvil drops next month, just before Halloween. If no one's played it before, it's an old PlayStation 1 game. Back in the days of like Crash and Spyro and all that. Not as popular as the others, but it is a cult classic. I used to love it when I was younger. You play the role of a dead knight brought back to life to save his kingdom. Anyway, let's just get right into it, shall we? Where am I? Might just move myself down before we start. There you go. That there's good. Alright, let's go. Hopefully everything is running correct because I haven't streamed in a couple of days, so I haven't been able to check this out. Oop, that looked like sound coming through.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zerok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
here's what you missed on Glee. McKinley's doing West Side Story and everyone's excited.
It has risen again, Sir Daniel Fortescue. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the savior of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well. You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life.
Secret helmet already. Plan for what we got 5 seconds. There you go.
Any treasure that you find will be added to your coin total. When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. You will find life bottles throughout Gallowmere. They contain the same magic that rose you from your slumber and will raise you from... Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary. be sure to test every weapon to discover their secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to...
Isn't hard to check. There you go.
During your travels through Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To see your items or to use one, review your...
The helmet makes you less strong. Shit. Alright, let's go.
Track down Xerox by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot...
Gross magic slime. Get him out of the graveyard. Can kill ghosts.
Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere.
Can't
The
wait to play this,
stinking dead have risen up to
This ought to
dance
be a lot
with
of
the
fun.
lifeless living.
The original was pretty awesome. Hopefully they've done it some justice. It's one of those games where like I never understood why it wasn't as popular as say Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. Maybe it's just because it was like a free video game.
That small light following you around is a wisp. The heroes of the Hall are not supposed to intervene in mortal affairs, but when they heard that Sir Daniel Fortescue had a shot at redemption, well, they decided to give you a hand with your depth perception.
You can't hear me? Alright, no worries.
Don't let zombies get you down.
Well, it's rejuvenation.
Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different point of view.
Alright. Kill.
Nothing remains hidden under the gate. The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice.
You're Italian? There you go. Quite a ways away from Australia where we are. How are things in Italy? Are you in Italy? Oh, you're around here. Probably should have paid attention to that last book, shouldn't I?
The living world lies beyond these skull gates.
Okay. You love MediEvil? Yeah, hopefully it's a good one. So far it's pretty fun.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills a little more.
Okay, I've got to kill a bunch of enemies. Fill the chalice. No, I'm sure the chalice can do it. Can you use your arm as a weapon? Yes, you can, Mike. It's right there. Yep. That's like your starting weapon when you first run into the game. Now get a new weapon. You like that one, Mike? You can also my mic is a bit low. Okay, let me fix that. Microphone. Let's bounce it up to about. It is set low for some reason. That's weird. That should probably be a little bit better. Maybe there. It's got inverted controls though, I don't like that too much. Yeah, turn that off. That's better. Now I don't feel like I'm lonely every time I turn around. That's good. You missed some of the old PS1 games. I've actually got a PS1 sitting around somewhere, but I don't have many games on it anymore.
The object.
So how do I... Oh, okay. Okay. So hitting her unlocks this. Good. Okay. Easy. So where do I take the chalice now? You only have the console in a game called Dino. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Dino Crisis, and it's like it was made by the guys from Resident Evil, but it's a dinosaur game. I have that one as well. Cool game, that one. Definitely deserves a remake.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with...
Okay, here are the whole heroes. These are little quest markers with stuff. Rude. That's the one. Knew it. It's a cool game though. You get up to like the T-Rex and it's like a super long boss battle. Okay, change strikes a little bit in this game. Don't attack these head on. Alright. Good.
Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be...
Okay. Oh, your shield can break. That sucks. Guy knows his games. Sometimes.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates.
The shot crack just scared the shit out of me as a kid. Yeah, and you have to like, just like all those Resident Evil games, you just gotta run straight past it because you can't do crap to it.
Would be wise to make themselves scarce.
Alright. Is that all you get? Well, that was a very short-lived demo.
In a time long ago, there lived...
So much running in that game, yeah. It's just darting back and forth between places you haven't been. That's what all those games were like. Well, that was probably the shortest demo I've ever played. At least that was a demo. You're right, you're correct. It's a shame there wasn't more to it. Well, now I have to decide on what to do next. Could potentially get on Borderlands or what else there? Borderlands, Fest, Apex. I've done a lot of Apex lately though. Get caught up for the new season that starts on Wednesday. So jump over to this screen. See who I've got online and see if I can organise something else for us, because that was very underwhelming. Let's see. Well, at least we got to see Sir Daniel Fortescue, and he's looking a bit of alright. What have you been up to with your weekend, Mike? You had a baby yet? You're still waiting. If I had anything you own, I'd jump on with you. That's why you just got to get Apex, man. It's free and the new season starts Wednesday. It's alright. We'll have Call of Duty soon. Still waiting. Um, you have done nothing, just sit and play games. Well, I guess when you're waiting like that, like there's not much you can really do. It's not like you can commit to go and do anything. You can't go for a ride down the coast or anything. You just have to sit and wait, and get scared of every little thing that happens. At least it has been an exciting weekend for sports this weekend. By that I mean the Raiders. That AFL grand final sucked. Went for a ride to see a mate your side of town, kind of stressed the whole time. Can you at least like have you got a little Bluetooth thing in your helmet? So at least if you get the phone call, you can at least like hit that. Leah Ferrara, how you doing, my friend? 'Cause, yeah, like it's got to be the worst. Like if you can't get on that phone and figure out what's going on, it's just stress city. Ooh. You may have went to the GWS game and you haven't let up on him yet. Man, it was the worst. Like I chucked it on yesterday. Had some of Rashima's friends over, and I chucked it on because I was all like, the AFL Grand Final is usually a bit of fun. GWS have a chance at it. They get in, they get their first goal. I'm like, oh, could be a goer. And then, nah, it was just the most boring game I've ever watched. But I did go to the Raiders, and that was a lot of fun. Keeping it tight there. Yeah, the Bluetooth intercom and a handlebar mount for phone. That's right, I've seen the handlebar mount. But yeah, hopefully, Raiders Roosters is going to be something worth watching. Otherwise, it's going to be a complete shame. At least the Raiders have a chance. They're pretty sloppy in the first half on Friday. They got things going. They were pretty lucky that the Rabbitohs had one waved off as well, and then one sat right on the line. Well. Joey, how you doing, bud? We're just here trying to figure out what to play next because that demo is very, very short-lived, as it was described as. They got their shit together in the end. It was an okay game at halftime. I had my Friday night ride guys smashing past the stadium, and the stadium was packed to the brim, hey. And then because there was so many people there, the FPOS went down. It was crap after that. Fortnite, you jumping on the Fortnite, Joey? I was actually a little bit tempted after looking at things in EB Games today, seeing all the cool like glider toys and everything they got. Let's don't know if I can. It's just moved so far past me now. It's mostly just the mechs. The mechs seem to have ruined it for me. Cars are parked all along the GDE. It happens so often, man. Anytime there's a Raiders or a Brumbies game that's like half decent, there's just cars lined up everywhere. I would be surprised if they all got ticketed though. I used to think it was funny every time I had to drive to the rink and there was just like, yeah, all these cars on the side. Be the worst if you had like a hit and run while that was happening, but I guess that can happen anyway, can't it? Hmm. Oh, Fortnite's doing that thing with Batman. That's a little cool, I guess. Get yourself some sweet Batman skins. Okay, let's flick that over. We'll show you. Whoop, no. This one. Fortnite goes Batman. It's kind of cool. Oh, the Surge 2. Didn't even know that was out. Plants vs. Zombies. Wait, have they made Tekken one of the free games? No? Why was Tekken on there? Hmm. Alright. What can I play? What can I play? Maybe I try and pump through more Borderlands. It could be good. Hmm. St. Dauntless has been getting a fair crack from people now as well. I like that game. They just didn't give it enough content to keep it interesting. Let's see. Let's go Borderlands. All right. I'm going to shut down the stream for a second. I'll start it back up with some Borderlands. See you in a second.